Welcome back to Welcome!
What? The fucking game did it for us. Welcome back to PowerCord, everybody.
Welcome back to PowerCord. My name is Alec and we're part of PowerCord.
Thank you for stealing my thing. So this is we're on the moon. We went to a crystal palace on the moon. This is a palace, a crystal.
Hi, sorry, this is the whining section.
Clearly, there are pillars of stuff and stars fall from the sky.
And you get
and old men pop out of the stars.
And you are
FuSoYa.
I wonder if his name means something.
Fuso. It means FuSoYa.
My duty is to protect all the
I figured it out. You know what it is?
What?
It's FuSoYa because he lives on the moon. He says fuck the sun, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that sun.
See, I did it. I did it.
Fuck that sun.
His duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians.
By just fucking
The Lunarians?
just fucking them.
Many, many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. Species of the planet escaped on a ship to the blue planet Earth.
That was the fucking whale. Wait, does that mean that the whale came from the moon? Is it a moon whale?
Does that mean that all the whales in the ocean are from the moon?
Contraception.
It came back with a roaring force.
It needed to. That's what my dick usually does when it puts on.
Come back.
When you pull the contraception off. It
comes
comes back with a roaring force. So that's where Lunarians.
So dude, no, I've been
How does
watching.
Edge know about Lunarians? Shut up, Prince.
Prince of Persia.
I was just gonna call him Prince and be like, purple rain, purple rain. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue. He was a dick.
How awful. My green hair disapproves.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick. We didn't like him very much.
You think that? First off, look at his face. He has like a face.
He looks like an old Tangela.
He looks like Tangela. Do you think like Rydia could have been on Yu-Gi-Oh? Her hair's crazy enough.
I think Rydia could have served coffee at a local cafe.
What?
She's a hipster.
Man, she ain't a hipster. She's just a slut.
I would hit that.
Doesn't mean she's a slut.
That just means it would be easier. That has nothing to do with whether I do it or not.
If you had a choice between Rosa and FuSoYa, who would you?
I would slam FuSoYa's
Dude,
ass
I would
so
slam
hard
Geppetto.
that the meteors would rain.
Welcome to the stars, motherfucker. Also, do you like how every shrine looks the exact same in this game?
Well, then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions.
His name is Zemus. His name is Zemus because it rhymes with Penis. He's gathering the crystal power energy sun to run the dimensional elevator in the Giant of Babel.
This is some crazy shit. Like, the whole game was like so basic, and then they're like, "You're on the moon now, and there's dimensional elevators and giants of Babel. With it, he'll destroy everything on your planet.
Deal with it.
With it, he'll destroy everything on your planet." No.
Welcome. No.
However, many Lunarians feel that we can come to an understanding with people. They are merely sleeping and waiting for people to reach their level of evolution. You see, they're sleeping because I chloroformed them all and then stuffed my balls inside the mouths.
It's called a tea bag.
Why, you may ask, I did this? Well, it's a fetish of mine, and I'm an honest man. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's called a tea bag. I don't steep it.
What about the Luna whale? What about the Luna whale? I put my balls in that before too, actually. Oh no, you mean? Oh yes, of course. That was built by my younger brother, Cluya.
Also known as Kid. Yeah.
Cluya. Yeah, I heard years later that he arrived on Earth and started a clan where they wore white hoods.
No one liked him.
It was called the Cluya Klux Klan.
He just wanted friends.
It turns out that he was a racist.
So we killed him with fire.
So basically, we just never let him come back. He had always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. This is how the Devil's Road and air flight technology were introduced.
Oh.
He fell in love and had many children. You could say he was a bit of a pimp. Other names of his were Genghis Khan. You are one of
Alexander the Great.
You are one of his children. It turns out everybody in history that was really good.
Hitler, it's all the same.
It was all the same person. All of the people who fucked a lot were just my brother.
Wow, you look like one of his children.
You are one of his children. What you're telling me is, my father was a racist? Yes! That is exactly what I'm telling you.
That's so random. But you know what's funny about this? I don't feel any emotional attachment to this at all.
No. As a kid I did. It was like a big deal. It was like,
yeah.
What? No way. And then the song changed and you're like, holy shit. That was the voice of my father. You have received power.
Yeah, your father's a racist.
To stop.
And you're too stupid to understand what a roof does for rain.
You have received power to stop Primus and his evil plan of penetrating the earth. With thrusting powers.
He penetrates your wife and then penetrates the earth.
His powers of penetration would pulverize.
FuSoYa. FuSoYa.
You must do all this for all who matters. Hurry to the Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel. How are we getting rid of this barrier? I should be able to enter. I can penetrate into the tower.
He goes up to you, looks in your. I should be able to enter.
I can enter anything.
I can penetrate it.
I will enter the void from the rear. I will enter from the rear, and we will stop Primus's penetration with my own penetration. I will join.
So continue on. Yeah, FuSoYa.
So we finally got FuSoYa.
After his sexual tension.
He's been up here a long time on his own. It makes sense. So now we have FuSoYa, so let's check him out, everybody. It's FuSoYa.
He is far better than you.
He's got a kinesis staff. Kinesis.
He's got kinesis.
Kinesis staff. He's got a sage's mitre.
Can you take off his stuff?
Diamond armlet. He's pretty dope. He's rad.
Can you take off his stuff and put on other people?
He knows every spell, white and black.
Ah, so he's not racist.
Yeah, his brother was.
Yeah, well,
we've worked that out. He also knows flare and meteor, which I'm gonna put at the top.
was racist. FuSoYa, not. Why are they named them like FuSoYa and?
Take a break. Put that shit up.
And. To be.
Why they name anybody? You fucking.
Because they're generic names in the world. You can.
Really? Are they?
Cecil. Rosa.
Edge.
Okay. I knew a guy named Blade.
So did I. He was a vampire.
Yeah, he was. So.
He was played by Wesley Snipes.
Okay, I know actually a real person's name.
You think?
I know a real person's name than Blade. Not the movie, asshole.
You think Wesley Snipes would have been a good sniper?
No.
Why?
He's too much of a vampire.
Why are you saying vampires can't be snipers?
They can't see during the day.
Blade was a daywalker.
That's racist.
Oh boy! Sup, Abyss Worm?
Why is it like Yodi? Like, so it's like Procar Yodi, Euchre Yodi, so it's like comes from a coyote?
They're because the coyotes of the moon.
The coyotes of the moon. Jelly monsters.
Jelly monsters. So yeah, we're gonna do that shit. And then we're gonna do that shit.
Jellyfish warriors! Then Cecil with radio. This is good. You're doing good.
Dude, I am the most creative.
What? Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. Mainly because you can't focus for like 5 fucking minutes.
I was actually just making fun of myself because my entire reaction was just to go, oh.
And I was complimenting you with a backhand.
And I was just very confused by the compliment because I was like, wait, what?
It's a backhanded one.
Backhanded compliment.
Hey, look, it's a crater.
So, I want, if I ever somehow convince a woman to bear my children, I want to convince her to name the child something with a capital letter in the middle of the name.
I'm gonna name mine White Mimosa.
So, my mimosa?
No, Purple Bavarois.
Purple Baboa? I want bubble tea. Oh!
I once dated a girl, Johnny, a long time ago.
You did?
Yes, a long time ago. And, not to be rude to her, she's a very nice lady.
Okay.
But
also,
she's very
just cat damage.
She wanted to name a child, because you're young and stupid, you talk about this when you're young, right? You're like, yeah, we're kids, you're stupid, you're young, right? And her thing was, I want a kid, and I want to name it Eska. I'm like the water bottle?
Eska.
And she was dead set on naming this child Eska, and then the next child, Rain. I was like, what are we doing here?
Matt likes the name Rain.
Yeah, well, Matt, is Matt, and I'm me, and you're you. And we should all ride.
We're all happy family with a big fat cock. Shove it right inside your ass. Then we'll go get the cheap gas, because gas prices are very low right now.
They are cheap. They
were down in the 70s.
71 last time I
haven't seen that shit since the 90s, motherfucker.
They're probably not good for us though. But
No, it's bad for the economy.
That's economy stuff, and we're not gonna bring that up today.
Dude, we talk about anything on this show.
Not anything.
Really? I'll talk about anything.
Not anything.
Anything. I don't know if there's a topic I've discovered that I won't talk about. Just the other day.
What it feels like to have a female orgasm. Something you would not know.
I'll still talk about it. I imagine that it's like a full body orgasm, whereas ours is an ejaculatory one, so you just feel like the ugh as it squirts. But for a woman, it would just be like full body muscle spasms that would just be amazing. And I must admit, I am quite jealous. But at the same time, I receive so much pleasure from watching a woman have an orgasm that I'm almost happy to not have it myself. I'm just like, that looks good. It's like when you see a picture of some delicious food and you almost enjoy the food more because your imagination's doing all the work. You know what I mean? You ever just like go on food porn and you scroll and you're like, this is good. This is real good. Also, we're back on Earth. The vagina Babel will come forth. He will come forth.
You gonna fight him?
Look, he's just like, yo, look at this shit. She's like, hey guys, I'm here.
Gundams are scary.
I wish he had like Homer Simpson's voice. He's like, no, screw that. Not Homer Simpson's voice. I do wish he was like, hey, I've been trapped for years now.
Dude, look at that frame. Look at that frame rate.
Stretch my legs.
What's he doing? He's like, I'm gonna the ring of fire.
Hi, Luis. What's up? We're in the middle of an episode of PowerCord right now. You're on speaker.
Oh, that thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gil.
What'd you say?
This is Gil.
You're about to come over here and tear shit up.
Yes, sir.
I don't think that's what you're gonna do.
I think that is exactly what I'm gonna do.
You don't have the balls.
Rydia is telling you what the answer is right now on screen. She's saying no.
Yes.
Escalation point. It's exclamation point, but escalation point is better because it means like that shit's
contraception.
Contraception.
Listen, I just watched like 20 videos on like Black Power movements on YouTube, and I'm just gonna fuck shit up right now.
You just start the movement against the white folk?
Yes.
He's gonna start. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first here. Luis Garcia is starting the movement against the white folk. Lally ho, there's some dwarves here now. What do you think about that? Actually, you've been on for a minute now, so I'm gonna let you go. Peace. Bye. Alright, everybody, that was Luis. And he's.
What would happen if you didn't get Yang?
What happened if. Do you think these tanks are actually doing anything? They show up, they're like, hey. And the giant's like, the fuck are these mosquitoes doing here? He's swatting at the ships, he's like, hey, sit.
Gonna take out this giant of Babel. We're gonna Babylon and Babylonian.
We're gonna suck that sucker.
What the hell?
Hell, everybody's better.
Everyone was alive, even though everyone was dead.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is something they did in the new game, right? Not the old one?
You know, they could have just not brought Edward back, and I don't think anyone would have noticed. Like that one line. Like, I'm here too. It's like, shut the fuck up, Edward. No one cares.
So you immediately get 10 points angrier.
It's like the giant of Babel's like, he swats that ship down. It's like, even I know about you.
And everyone stops fighting, claps. He leaves. He's like, I've done the world of duty, and leaves.
They just let the bad guy win.
He flies away.
They just let the bad guy win. They're like, that's fucking awesome.
He honestly, you probably shake your hand, like, it's time for me to leave now.
I love this. The giant's robotic. The giant looks confused. Also, I realized just now that giant looks almost exactly the same as the fucking giant at the end of Korra.
Oh, that was a weird thing I did with that.
I didn't mind that.
That was really weird.
I don't know.
And they were like, hey, Transformers,
It got mixed. It got mixed.
approach his mouth and put in this seed.
Approach his mouth and then we'll penetrate.
Who is he?
We'll plunder.
FuSoYa.
We'll plunder.
His name is
our
FuSoYa?
plump penetrating penis. Who is he? FuSoYa got in a Lunarian. I like how fucking casual this conversation is. Oh, keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Really? And turn into a woman right now.
He does it.
Oh, I'd be impressed. And then I'd be like, no, say, come over here for a second.
No!
No, hang on! I'm always hanging on. Especially when I'm behind somebody.
What's happening in this scene?
You might not know this, but I like to shove my penis in rear ends.
Apparently you just fell. Okay.
Now we're inside the giant. And we go forward in the giant. Yeah, oh, so hard in here. It's so hard.
Is it
There's
hard?
Centaurians and mech soldiers and...
Mech soldiers, robots in disguise.
So hard. Hey, there's so many back attacks in here, man. I hate this. It's actually a good level of train, though.
You know what?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the fucking first save point, and then there's gonna be some grinders.
That's what we're
And
gonna do.
not the gay.
So in the next episode,
Oh.
we're gonna be doing some shit then.
All right, we'll see
But
you
not
later,
this
everybody.
episode.
And
In
while
the
you're
next
gone,
one.
while you're gone, do me a favor and go check out Toy Box. I know we talked about it like 3 episodes ago. But check this shit out, man.
And you're allowed to cry.